Matt here with another pickups video for the month of January. And this is about the third time I'm trying to record this, so hopefully this is the last time. The first time I had no sound, and it's because my microphone was muted. And then the second time I just couldn't get the audio to get right. It's a long story. Anyway, not a lot of pickups. Some good stuff. Next month is going to be crazy. Just to put it out there, I got some really nice stuff for next month. And then we have the Midwest Gaming Classic coming up the month after, the beginning of the month after. So it should be interesting next couple months. But found some gaming magazines on Facebook Marketplace. Lady was asking $2 each. And I ended up giving her $20. She ended up holding them for me, which that's why I gave her more money. But a lot of them are Nintendo Power, and so we'll just show you what they are. First one is actually a electronic gaming magazine, or EGM. I don't know if you guys remember EGM back in the day. I never subscribed to this one. The only magazine I really had really had a subscription for was Nintendo Power back in the day, and GamePro magazine. No GamePro magazines in this lot, unfortunately, but we have a original Xbox magazine. It's got like a torn cover. I don't know if that was just an advertisement, because this looks like the official cover. Original Xbox magazine. So, don't really know much about that. This one's interesting. Never seen this before. This is a tips and tricks video game code book, like for all different games, I guess. I don't know. It's got Wii, Xbox, PS3, DS, PSP, PS2, GameCube, and Xbox. So, just a magazine with a bunch of codes in it, I guess. Yeah, it's all codes. That's crazy. I never really looked through this magazine yet, but it's all sorts of codes for games, which is crazy. So, yeah. And then we get to the best part, which is the Nintendo Powers. These are more of the later released Nintendo Powers, and I'm curious, do you guys know, did these magazines have posters in them like the old school Nintendo Power magazines did? Let me know in the comments if you know, because most of these, there's only like one or two I think that have posters, and I'm hoping that these later releases, they didn't do the whole poster thing. I could be wrong, though. I don't know. So let me know down below if there were posters in these or not. But a lot of these I got mainly because of the covers, and, you know, $2 a magazine, why not? First one being a very iconic one. We have the, what is this, 258. I keep looking for the number. This is when Skyward Sword came out. So yeah, there's Link on the cover there. I thought that was awesome. Like I said, the only thing in here, there's a card for Lord of the Rings that came with this, I guess. I don't know. It's a Gandalf card. Like I said, no poster. Don't know if it had one. So yeah. Then we've got number 261, which is Donkey Kong Country. I assume this is Donkey Kong Country Returns. I don't know off the top of my head if it's Returns or if it's, let me see if I could find it real quick without, maybe not, I don't know. I just flipped over it. I don't know what happened to it here. Yeah, anyway. I believe, like I said, I believe it's Returns, because I believe Donkey Kong Country came out. That was Super Nintendo, obviously. Yeah, I don't see, I'm not sure. Not too sure. I assume this is Returns, though. I could be wrong, though. Let me know, guys. Then we got number 262, which is a pretty awesome cover as well. I just love the cover to these Nintendo Powers. We got Kingdom Hearts. Oh, there goes an insert. Just a magazine insert. Who remembers Kingdom Hearts? I mean, this is an iconic, you know, Disney game clash. This is one of the, like, almost one of the very, well, not very first, but this is one of the, if you want to call this an RPG, the RPGs I get into. Not into RPGs, though. Then we've got number 263, which features Mario. Oh, God, what's the name of this game? Is it Superstars? It's Mario Basketball, but I know that's not the name of the game. I believe this game was on the Wii, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, what's it say? Mario Sports Mix. Yeah, that's what it is, Sports Mix. So it's not just basketball. Oh, okay. I did not know that. I thought it was just mainly basketball. It looks like hockey, volleyball. Okay, I did not know that. Of course, if I looked at the cover, there is like Bowser with a hockey stick. So, this one, another one that's probably more desirable to people than to really me, because it's Pokemon. Again, no poster. And like I said, I don't remember any of these posters. But we got number 264, which is Pokemon Black and White, which was on the Nintendo DS. So, pretty iconic cover there. Number 265. I'm not sure if these are in order. I don't know if they are or not. Number 265, which does have a poster in it. So, yeah, I don't know, guys. We got a Super Monkey Ball poster. You see that? 3D. So this one does have a poster. But this one has Street Fighter on the cover. I believe that's the Street Fighter for the 3DS. 3DS, that's what it says. Launch special. So maybe because this was a special. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Like I said, let me know. 266, which is, what is this? Is this like Wii Sports or Wii? Let's see, guys, I'm just drawing blank. Of course, if I read the cover, maybe it'll tell me, right? Pilot Wings Resort. Yeah, it says right there, Pilot Wings Resort. So yeah, Pilot Wings Resort. This one, which I was excited to see, which is Ocarina of Time 3D. We got their Link with his horse, Epona, on the cover. And this one, again, has a poster. And it's like Pokemon. Looks like, yeah, Pokemon White. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, there's two with posters. Next one, I'll save this one for last. 269. This is Rayman Origins. So that's pretty cool. And no poster in this one, I don't think. No. And then this one, which I thought was kind of the funniest one, or, you know. Number 268. Kind of ironic, kind of weird to see this. I'm sure it was weird, very weird when this came out back in the day, to see this, but then featured on a Nintendo Power magazine is Sonic the Hedgehog. We got Sonic Generations. So that was, to see Sonic the Hedgehog on Nintendo Power magazine is just super weird. I don't know. That'd be like if they put a Mario in the Genesis, which would never happen anyway, but this was way after, you know, the Dreamcast kind of flopped and Sega was just kind of out of the console market. They were more focused on just making games, so. But yeah, all those magazines were $20. Like I said, lady was super cool. She said she might have more. She said she would contact me. I don't know. I haven't heard from her. It's been probably, I don't know, It's been at least 2.5 weeks, so I take it she didn't find any more. So, moving on. Found this at GameStop. Mentioned this in my last videos. Check your GameStops. They're, for some reason, they're stocking older games again. They're buying older games. This was $9.99, and I used my $5, so it was like $3. This is kind of an uncommon PlayStation 1 game. You always see the first one of this, but you never see the second one. That's Croc 2 for the PlayStation 1, and it is a nice complete copy with everything, inserts, manual, disc looks pretty good. So yeah, I mean, it was $9.99, and I used my $5 coupon, so it was like $5 and change for this game. I think this game is probably $20-25 easily. So yeah, pretty crazy to find that. So just check. I said it many times. Check your GameStops because they just started taking games, older games again. This was another marketplace deal. I mainly wanted this for the case. This is a Switch game case, but the guy had this bundle, and I had to buy the bundle in order to get the case for the price. So this was $20. The case was I asked him if he would just sell the case, and he said no, it's a bundle deal. So for $20, it's not a bad thing. But I got a Zelda. This is a Switch case. It kind of looks like a 3DS, and I started putting my Switch games in it. So that's what it is opened up. I think it hold like 24 games, I think. 6, 12, 18, yep. 24 games. So I started putting my Switch games in there, and turns out I have more Switch games than 24. So I ended up buying a case off Amazon that holds way more. Just a generic case, nothing special. I don't really have to show it. It has nothing on it. It's just like a black case. But the other thing that I had to buy with it was a Tears of the Kingdom Ganondorf amiibo. And all you guys know how I feel about amiibos. So yeah. Like I said, tried to just get the case, but he wouldn't. Said you gotta buy both. So for $20, that's not bad. It's a good deal regardless. And then the last thing was a game store pickup. These were in the glass case. I did not see these at first. I was walking around, and then I do like 2 rounds at my game store in case I missed something. Which I missed these because not only were they in the glass case, they were laying flat, and they were on a shelf that's a little higher than me. If those of you know me, I am not the tallest person. I'm very, very short. So I kind of saw the underside of these discs in the glass case. But then the thing I do is I hold my phone up, put my camera on, and I hold it up above my head and take a photo so I can actually see like the front. And if I'm trying to see how much it is to get the price tag, I know it's pretty lame, right? But these were priced very cheap, and these are still sealed. Brand new, never opened. They're demo discs. Demo discs that you get out of magazines, like I was talking earlier when I bought Game Pros. I got a couple demo discs, and I believe these came with the PlayStation magazine, if you subscribe to the PlayStation magazine. But I had this demo disc when I first got my PlayStation 1 back in the day. It came with a bunch of games, and this was the demo disc that it came with included. So it's a little nostalgic for me, so I had to pick it up. But it's Interactive CD Sampler Volume 3 for the PlayStation 1, and it's still brand new, never opened, but it's got demos of NCAA Football Game Breaker, Tekken 2, Crash Bandicoot, and Twisted Metal 2. So very iconic games. This is what made me buy Twisted Metal and Tekken, actually. is what this disc got me in those games. So if it wasn't for this disc, I wouldn't have probably. Well, I probably would have saw him eventually, but this is where I really got into him. And then this one, which made it worth it by itself, Sealed. This was priced at $20, and I think a sealed version of this goes for 50 plus. But it's very cool. I wasn't buying it because it's to flip it or whatever. It's just cool because this game is the very first RPG I ever played that I really got into. It's what everybody pretty much got into if they never got into RPGs. The best. Can't wait for the second part of the remake. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, this was the only RPG I really got into, and I never finished it because if you know what happens to Aeris, I'm not going to say it even though the game's however many years old. That happened. I had her leveled way high, big healer, and yeah, I rage quit and I never picked it up after that. So, but yeah, demo disc of Final Fantasy VII, pretty cool to find. So this was like $3. This was like $20. So cannot beat that. But that's it for this month, guys. Like I said, not a whole lot. Stay tuned for next month. Like I said, next month's gonna be crazy. Yeah, that's all I can say. But I appreciate you guys watching, and until next time, take care.